Okay, now from there, as you can see, the hole that we saw in the last video have been filled, and the rear of the car have been primed. And now all the interior have been unassembled and is ready to have a fresh coat of orange paint. Here's what the part looked like when they have been painted. As you can see, not only the roll cage have been made, all of the interior have been done, the underside of the hood, the trunk, and also the rear wheel well have been done also. And here I did also the underside of the body. Okay, now from there, since the interior of the car have been all painted in orange, I will have to mask all the window and all the opening around the car, just to be sure that when I'm gonna shoot my exterior, that the interior is not gonna be fume everywhere, so it will keep this finish inside. This is what the car should look like before you paint your first coat. As you can see, I don't care about painting this part because anyway the dashboard is going to be over it. I also tape all the wheel well to be sure that the inside of the fender and the inside of the trunk stay orange. So from there the car is ready for the first color.
If you wish to leave a record of your call, please state your message at the sound of the tone.
Here the engine have been detailed. Normally on those action cars I've unassembled all the car, but those Pontiac Ventura have the front roll cage glued to the chassis of the car, and in this case the roll cage have been glued very well, so instead of breaking it I prefer using a brush and some Sharpie pen to add detail to the front of the car. So here's the result. And here's what the interior of the car. So the roll cage look like it's factory painted red.
If you wish to leave a record of your call, please state your message at the sound of the tone. Please state your message at the sound of the tone.
Okay, now at this point the first color has been put on the car. From there I've resanded all the car because when I put my first layer I saw some pinhole and some imperfection in the paint. So from there I used 800 grit sandpaper and resand the car everywhere where I have some imperfection. From there I'm gonna put a second coat and should be okay from there.
If you wish to leave a record of your call, please state your message at the sound of the tone.
here on this part, I don't know if you're gonna remember, but when I have redone the hood, I've drilled some hole to put some new hood pin instead of the old one, because when I send all the hood, I've removed also the hood pin. There's the result. As you can see, I drilled the hole the same size as the new hood pin, and from there I just glue the hood pin on the hood, and when I'm gonna put the clear overall, that's gonna seal forever the hood pin into the hood. Here at this point, the car has been all painted, both color. I show previously all the step by step how to mask the car to look like this. So from there, I'm ready to start applying decal and start to look forward to reassemble the car and finish it. This is the point where I left in the last video. At this point, the car is all painted, like I told last time. The detail, like the spoiler and the hood pin, in this case the trunk pin, have been painted also. And on this side, as you can see, the decal has been put on. Still left the roof to do, the trunk and the other side. So maybe next time you're gonna see this progress, this project, sorry. The car should be finished.
If you wish to leave a record of your call, please state your message at the sound of the tone. Please state your message at the sound of the tone.
Now for the front grille. On this car, the front grille's not supposed to have headlight, so there you can see that I've shaved the front headlight on this side. Both sides gonna be done later, but it's just to show you the difference between each side. I usually use some plastic sheet that you can buy in any toy store who sold some model kit. And from there I've also used this is the Model Car Garage stainless steel wire mesh. I bought this on eBay. This is the wire mesh. This is gonna be over the front grille because the rear car is like that.
If you wish to leave a record of your call, please state your message at the sound of the tone. Please state your message at the sound of the tone.
Before revealing the end result, I just want to show this car to remember you that this is the car that I started with to make this custom. I'm gonna just show quickly the difference in the front. This is the back. And this is the difference on the side. Now, the end result. This is a 1979 Chevy Malibu, driven by Dale Earnhardt Sr. in the sportsman categories. This car at the end had taken me a bit more than 40 hours to do. It's a long process, but I think it's worth it to spend all this time. Like all my custom, the opening features still work on the car. And this is a sportsman, Chevy Nova 1987. This car is sold as is. I just want to show the both cars side by side because they have the same paint scheme. So that's the end of this long project. I hope you enjoyed the result. If you have any question or comment, just write in below. And see you next time for maybe another custom.